Hey y'all, it's Destiny Green at Legacy Beauty Bar and More. Be sure to tune in to the Banked Out Radio Show.
Yeah. Told y'all this was a movement. Taking over your ways. You dig? Banked out. Banked out. Banked out. Banked out. Banked out. East to west, we getting banked out. North to south, we getting banked out. Worldwide, we getting banked out. Yeah. One time for the team that's gon' hustle for the green. All we know is grind till the dough come. This the Banked Out Radio Show. We controlling the globe and we second to no one. Every time we emerge, we putting that work in. Banked Out, do it for the culture. Putting on for the city that's 24/7. And we showing love like we supposed to. And we keep making moves by coastal. None of those suckers didn't believe, but I told you. Banked Out about to be a household name. And Banked Out mean we about more change. You don't even know just how I really get. You're rocking with the best, so tuned in when you better be. Plus you're getting fancy like Nancy on every single day of the week. And chopping game like a Cherokee. Ballin' like Odell, tryna step more meal. Networking every way, it's about to be a movie. Gotta go big, it's the only way to do it. It's a conglomerate, we getting to it. Plus we got heat for the streets while you puffin' on the cook shop leaf. Riding out on the interstate, we got indies and majors. We international players, all about getting paid. Make sure to tune in and tap in with the movement, cause it's about to go down. Shout out Discover, that's captain of the mothership. If you ain't know, then you know now. We about to get bang down. Banked Out Radio Show. Slow shout out.
I can't stand you sometimes.
Alright y'all, we're tuning in for another episode of Banked Out Radio Show. I am your host Andres and I'm here on location at Legacy Beauty Bar and More. When come to this location, I don't know if you know Ashanti Mills. It has a spot over there. Yeah, I interviewed her a couple of years ago. So when I was looking at the address, I was like, hold on, this looks familiar. Why does this look familiar? Man, I said there in the past it. I'm like, oh hell, that's where I was supposed to turn. So yeah, I'm familiar with this plaza, but I like the fact that, you know, more people are using the space and it's building up.
Yeah.
So let's see here, we're gonna get into it. So Destiny, tell us about what made you want to, you know, become an entrepreneur?
It just came on me. It's like I moved down here from New York. My cousin, she was a cosmetologist and she did lashes and you know, hair actually. So she used to do my lashes and hair. So when I moved down here, I'm like, who's going to do my lashes? And she's like, you could do them yourself. So I was working at Walmart. No, I wasn't working at Walmart. I was working at Lowe's as a vendor there, sitting out in the front. So the girls who actually worked for Lowe's was like, oh my God, I can see your lashes through your glasses, because I actually did my lashes. And it was like, can you do mine? And that's how Lash by Desk became. So that's how I started. So I did that for a couple years. And then this year, when I decided to leave, you know, my job with Walmart, that was being a full-time entrepreneur. It was just time. It's just like growing my business. I mean, I've been through a lot of jobs. I've worked 2 jobs at a time, still being a full-time college student, and still a full-time college student, and then an entrepreneur. But as going to school, I told myself, man, I don't really want to work this job and then school and then I got to still have my business. It's just like, it's not enough time. Yeah. So it's like, it's either one or the other. Yeah. So that's what I ultimately had to do.
Well, I'm glad you came to that realization. But, so do you come from a family of entrepreneurs or anything, or are you the first one in your family?
No, I actually do. My aunt is an entrepreneur. My cousin is an entrepreneur. My aunt is an R&B singer, Tweet. I don't know if you ever heard of her. Oops, there goes my shirt.
Okay, so hold on. You related to the Brown? Well, Mello?
That's my brother.
I didn't know that. Small world.
Yeah, that's my brother. He on 44th and Madison.
Yeah. I've done work for them.
Really?
They hired me to do a campaign for them recently.
Oh wow.
I went to their grand opening when
you was there. Yeah, that's my aunt.
See, smart, look at that.
Yeah, that's my brother. So he also encouraged me to leave my job too during the COVID. He's like, yo, why are you working at Walmart? Why are you working at Walmart? Your work is good, you know. Just, you know, if all fails, you're not going to fail. You can just go get another job, you know. Which, you know, so it's just, battling basically my security versus my, you can say a dream or something that I really want. It's just a thought. So as becoming a full-time entrepreneur, you have to get out of the mindset of, okay, I know I'm gonna get this paycheck every year, I know I'm gonna secure this amount, versus you out here on your own. You really gotta hustle, you really gotta put in the work, you really gotta do it. And then when I really left my job, everything it kind of blew up more, like, because my availability, I became more available. I was going hard. I'm like, this is the only thing I got to work. And then it went up, and I also set myself up, like, I'm on Google. If you search lashes near me, I'm like the first one to pop up, you know, because I do go to school for electrical engineering, so I create my own website. I mean, I'm very
okay, so you actually have you have a couple of skill sets over a lot of other, like, regular entrepreneurs and stuff. One is you can just do your own website.
I can do others too, but now I just like
it's like to deal with other people's stuff. Because people don't understand what you got to put into it to make a banging website and all that. Because I just pay other people to do that.
I do not.
I don't even do that technical side anymore. I don't do anything outside of what my lane is. My lane is marketing, promotion, creating content, and knowing how to run a business effectively with operations and procedures and stuff like that. I don't do anything outside of that. I stay in my lane. Because it's too much. Like, wizard is the same, like, the jack of all trades, specialize in nothing, but then there's more to that. It's the jack of all trades, specialize in nothing. The additional to that is something like, but the master of, wasn't the master of one or something like that?
Something.
Yeah, well, people misquoted or whatever, meaning that, you shouldn't, like, be a jack of all trades, but it's better than the master of one. Which I get or whatever, but at the same time, like, with efficiency, why would I do something when I can pay someone else to do it and use that time better spent in making it the business bigger?
Right.
So that's where I'll put my time, resources, and energy into making stuff bigger. I can go out and secure bigger contracts. I can go and get bigger campaigns, whatever the case may be. Interview higher profile people, whatever the case may be. Instead of, like, focus on the task that I can pay other people to. So why? Okay, so technically this address I think is Byron, but we're in Centerville.
Centerville, Warner Robins, whatever you want to call it. I mean, I tell people I'm in Warner Robins, Byron, but it's, I mean, pay taxes to Warner Robins, so it's Warner Robins. So.
Oh, but it's still listed though. It's listed as Byron. Which is, it's funny about all that stuff, whatever. So do you use your brother and everybody else in that circle of entrepreneurs is, like, bouncing ideas and stuff like that across one another?
Yes, and I also have a separate friends, two other friends, Summer Jackson. She does hair, and also Antasia.
That sounds familiar.
Antasia Page. She's an entrepreneur as well. She was selling hair, and she was selling clothes. Now she just exclusively, like, sells sex toys. She also she's also like a business coach. So she helps. She got Airbnb. It's just, I like to surround myself with people who's actually, like, doing better than me, and we really feed off of each other, encourage each other. Because I have an Airbnb business, but I don't have an Airbnb as of yet. I'm with my my best friend in New York, so we working together and getting ready to get something established. But once I told my friends about it, they hopped on it, and then now they just secured, like, an Airbnb. I'm so like, hold up, Ashley, like, what we doing? Like, 'cause we told them, like, but it's all good. It's all fun, and, like,
because you're doing this. And I know that you have, like, okay, so you got Lashed by Dez, which is an extension of Legacy Beauty Bar and More. So you got two different businesses where, you're running them at the same time, and they're complementing one another. So, when you tell people about other stuff, don't, like, take offense to that.
Oh, no, I didn't.
They jump at the opportunity.
I did.
I love the fact that, people jump out there and want to do stuff, because what COVID has taught us is that people who are relying just on a 9 to 5, you're expendable. And not everybody is supposed to be an entrepreneur or needs to be an entrepreneur, but the ones that do have the desire and the skill set, I encourage them to go out there and jump out there and, cross that fear barrier. Is that what, like, it held you back for the longest? Jumping out there, was it like fear?
Nah, it was actually building my business up, because I built it up from the ground up to where I can hold my weight. Because I first started out of the house. I started my business in October technically of 2017.
Okay.
So I was in the house until like COVID hit.
Yeah.
And when COVID hit, my mom was like, "Yeah, can't nobody come in here?" Because I had the whole like back room. Like she was, my mom just told me, "Well, that Walmart check is gone." Like you know. So I'm being honest. So I used to be waxing brows outside, putting on strips outside the house. Like people was begging me like when the pandemic hit. Like everybody begging like, "Yo, can you?" Like it's like. Being beauty enhancement is like recession proof. Who wants to go walking around looking busted or just not feeling themselves? It just helps with confidence. It just helps just make you feel good. You know, oh my God, it just do a little something. So when that happened, I had to get in someone's shop, and then therefore my sis, she helped me connect with Car, the hair junkie, and I was at her shop off Watson. I was with her from about April of 2020 until the end of October of 2021, which we had a shop location, which was like 2 doors down. So I moved out of there because I really wanted my own, and then I'm also certified for microshading, so I had to get my license.
Is that the one with the string?
Yeah, the string, but no, that's like I don't know if you mean like threading, but microshading is like tattooing. This is like a cousin to it with the so I had to really get my own shop because I had to get my license, which means the health department got to come out here. I got to make sure I have this done, that done. So I'm in the process of doing that as of now. But I've been certified for over a year, and I just refuse to touch somebody until I want to be actually licensed.
I love the fact that so that's ethical, right? To me, that's business ethics, and I think a lot of people we don't talk about this a lot. Regardless if it might be legal or quasi legal or whatever the case may be. When it comes to things that are ethical, some things you might be able to do that's not illegal, but it seems unethical to do.
Right.
I love the fact that you stand on ethics. I don't think we talk about that a lot in business, especially in the Black community, being ethical within your business as well. Some people, they have that capitalist mantra of, just go out here and get this money. But going out here and getting this money can actually damage your reputation of your business for future clients, and I'm like, come on, why would you want to potentially hurt somebody and things of that nature?
Yeah, and all money is not good money,
Exactly.
So I also learned that, and that's what I stand on. I'm very professional. My clients, they love it here. It's like it's a whole vibe.
It's I can tell you put money in this.
Most definitely. I had an interior designer. It's like bougie. It's more my speed, more what I want to offer. I have to get this up on Google too. I'm gonna have somebody come and take pictures, and I'll put this on Google so you can actually search me on Google and not just Lash My Desk. There's just a lot of stuff I'm doing, but I'm also learning you do have to focus on a few things at a time as being an entrepreneur, or you can actually be discombobbled or even lose yourself. But I am focused. I mean, it's like I got Lash by Desk hands down. I'm known for that, but I just want to expand my services. I want to get products out there. Become a lash supplier, which I am in the works of getting a website done. Another website, so you could just shop off of that. And
so how do you balance, because I told you when I come in, I have 7 businesses on, but actually technically what I told somebody last night, I think they counted 8 or 9. Some of them are just placeholders right now until I get some stuff for them. I got a real estate business, and then it's just a whole property. We have property in the name of the business or whatever, and then we subcontract it, lease it out to a nonprofit that my wife runs. But it's for the community, and we got different things in works, and she's working on that. I'm like, I just hold it because I got a very, very small stake in it, so I can use it as capital for flipping properties once I get to that point to where I want to start doing that. But it's hard though to do multiple things at a time and stay focused and stay balanced, because like you said, we can get caught up in the whirlwind and stuff and feel like that hamster that's in the wheel running, and we know we're moving. But when you step back, we're still stuck in the same spot. So how do you find balance, and what do you do to keep that?
Find balance. I mean, I used to just try to mentally keep note of everything, but now I got a planner. That's also balance. Also, I have my Google Calendar, my phone. I go by time, making sure everything is I got this, I got that. I make sure I can do my schoolwork at night. Just over the time, I learned time management. Time management is really very crucial to balancing and not. I used to overwork myself, and then I used to try to take everybody, but I'm noticing you can be more efficient by doing what you can do per day, you know, because once you're up there, like my clientele is there, so it's like people want your services. So it's like you don't have to necessarily take everyone who you can take, because I mean, once you're known and once you done established a name for yourself, people are going to wait for you. So
they will. So like, what is one of the biggest things that you learned as a business owner, as an entrepreneur in this journey that you've had thus far, that you necessarily didn't know, or that you was surprising, whether it be the industry or even the behind the scenes of running the business?
About running this business, or just in general?
Just in general, or this
in general. I mean, as experience as being a business owner and maybe working with other business people, I noticed that. I mean, as you elevate, because I elevated so quick, I just feel like as you elevate, you will see who's really for you, and you will see who's really not. Some people may smile in your face, but really just hating. So I had to learn how to deal in the industry with dealing with other people, and then because I'm a very genuine person, and just learning to watch. Sometimes you have to watch more than you speak, and just you have to protect your energy, protect your business, protect your name, and just you just have to watch. That's one of the biggest things I really had to learn. And like now, this is my first shop. I'm here by myself, but my next shop I want to have people established in there. I'm not working in there, but I just own the building. But here I felt like I wanted to start something with just me and my own aura and just my own space. And just.
So why this particular location? Was there something that drew you to it, or?
No, because I was actually 2 doors down. There was a shop that was 2 doors down. I moved out of there and got my own. But first I was looking for other places, but actually I don't live too far from here. So it's like, it's very convenient, because I go to school, I come right off 75, come right here, and it's not far. And then also, it was one of my sisters, she has a braiding shop, Shanice Turner, and she was like, "Why don't you just stay on out here? Like, you already out here, your clients already know where to come, just see if you get one of these buildings." Because she was the first one actually on this strip. Like, this was all empty last year. She was the first one out here, and then we were the second ones to get the building 2 doors down. And so I was like, all right, let me see. I was like, I didn't really want to do it at first. I'm like, I don't want to make someone seem like I'm just moving out just to be, in competition or anything, even though we don't do the same thing. But it was more really convenient, because for one, I live like 5 minutes away from here. And then 2, it's right off 75. Come to school. I'm not a morning person, but I become one, because I have to sometimes wake up early for school. But I can just wake up early and come. Like you told you, I was on the way. I was fixing my hair. But I got here, I put my shoes and stuff. I got here pretty quick. So it was very convenient, and that's why. And I'm like already established here. I like it out here. It's not, it's a nice place.
It's nice, and like I said, it's on the rise. And traffic right out off of 41 or whatever. So in doing this, have you gotten to the point to where you've inspired others, or you've seen the inspiration that others grab, or you put in them?
Yes. Everyone I come across, I always inspire them to start something or do something they love to do. I mean, even the girls who got me started, like just by wanting me to do their lashes. Actually, one, she has a business called Pretty Dope. I'm allowing her to come to my shop and do a whole pop-up shop today from 4 to 8. And then also Nicole, she has something called Hype Sense, or she sells. She just started Now's body oils. So this from 2017, I inspired them, like, to start a business. Not even that, it's just other people I see starting. Like I could say Bryce, he had a cake business. He's so fire in cakes. He could love Walmart, but he's still with Walmart. He expanded in management, but still had. Don't lose that. Don't lose your cake business. You know what I'm saying? Or don't. You can get so tied up where you gotta, you demand to do this at this job because you gotta do this. But don't forget what your little side, not even the side hustle, but something you're passionate about, something you want to do. You just have to find that balance. Also, I was talking about Jameera Smith. She was in my shop for about a week or 2. She came from 2 doors down or whatever. So I pushed her. I'm like, yo, just go hard. And she really just took off. So now, you know, she's really goated. Like when I say she can do some makeup, she can really do some makeup, and she thanked me for like thank you, Destiny, for just really putting them words inside of me and just like showcase your work, whether you like it or not. Somebody gonna like it. You know, you gotta put yourself out there. It can be scary. To now where she done quit her job at Geico and she's doing just straight makeup now.
I love when people quit their job.
So it's just like
I root them on.
And it's like, you know. So she called me like, Destiny, da da da. It's like, it's scary because I can tell you it was really scary. It's like, yo, I'm really about to do this. I really walked up like one of my coworkers, Frankie, she had to put me to time. It's like, girl, go chase your dream, because if you don't, like, you really gonna be stuck here at Walmart. Because it's like, I'm passionate about anything I do. I love to do it well. Whether it come to school, whether it come to me doing my services, anything, I love to do it well. I don't like to half step or anything. I just like to come with it. So that's just who I am as a person, and that's why it shows in my work. It shows in who I am. It shows here, and that's why like clients do come, because they want somebody who actually cares. It's not this is a tedious like doing lashes. You know, some people could just make their lashes look full and not be full. I actually take the time out, go over the instructions of how to take care of your lashes or anything I do. I want to do it well. I want to be the best at anything.
That's what's up. So I assume you don't have any kids, right?
No kids, not as of yet.
Well, no, you know, cool. I like the fact that, you know, you will want them in the future. So I like the fact that you said that even as a single person, right, you're jumping out there and pursuing your dream is fearful. I quit my job with 5 kids.
Really?
In December of 2013, and I was at Norfolk Southern in Midtown, and I was doing like, you know, $70,000 a year.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So just like, you know, imagine your fear and what other people thought of what I was doing.
That's a lot. You know, you got another mouths to feed. You got to make sure that. But that also could have been
it was
motivation.
also motivation too.
Yeah.
It was way more motivation, because, you know, I'm responsible, you know what I'm saying, for them having their livelihood or whatever. Because I tell people all the time, kids don't be after brought into the world.
Right.
So we have to take that responsibility and make sure that we nurture that. And, you know, and I have like 2 sets. I have my older set and then my younger set. And my younger set ain't never seen me like work a traditional job. My older set has or whatever, but then after they were with the oldest, like she actually turned 19 today. Today's her birthday. I'm like, I think, what was it? So about going on 8 years ago, whatever. So yeah, around when she was 11. So they saw me work a little while or whatever, and then through their teenage years, they see, you know, me and wife as entrepreneurs, and, you know, really out here just meetings and networking and all that stuff.
Yeah, that you should. And now it feels good because it's really the freedom. Like a 9 to 5 is holding you there versus being an entrepreneur. Yes, I can be here working, but also I can take time off when I need to. I don't have to go ask management, could I take some time off to go visit, because my fiance or whatever, he's up in New York, so I have to go take time. You know, I can't get this approved, but now I can go every month I want to, but no, I want to work. Now it's like I took some time off, had surgery, I just want to just focus work. And then now with school, is I don't go. I still go every day. Now I go like 2 or 3 days a week, and it's like for an hour, 2 hours. Yeah. So now it's just seeming like I have so much time. So now I want to utilize this time and be more productive. Yeah. And I feel like I'm not being as productive as I should. Like I just want to tune in. Like I don't.
Well, okay. So I can tell you, as a seasoned business owner, they'll get caught up in the overload of stuff. Like you said earlier. Take it just, you know, one day at a time, and like don't like worry about being productive all day long, because no one's productive all day long.
Wow.
No, stats will show, and like I can shoot you research, all that stuff, whatever. People are only productive 2 days out of an 8-hour working day anyway. So you need time for yourself and to relax and to recharge, but also to inspire creativity, because that's the only way you're really going to like push whatever. And I can tell by your demeanor that, you know, 6-figure business isn't enough.
Yeah.
You won't
Yes, how you know? Yes.
I can tell. Like I said, I've been doing this for a while.
I'll be driving like, yo, I'm gonna make this. And I'm like, yo, it's already February. What am I doing? Like, but also, like I said, I was out from December to February 1st when I came back to work, and I needed that time off. I was just going hard, just going, because I know I was gonna be off. I know I had stuff to do. I know I had this to pay for and that to pay for, and I just set myself up, make sure everything was good, and then now I'm back. It's just like I'm ready to go. But
put your energy into being like efficient.
Yeah.
Right? Put it into that. Don't put it into like I always got to constantly do stuff or whatever, because you always got to constantly do stuff. The work doesn't stop.
Yeah.
I was gonna ask you, like, have you seen any? Are you on TikTok or anything like that?
Yeah, I am on TikTok, but I don't really utilize it. Like, I want to utilize my Instagram more, my TikTok more. Like I always post on Facebook, but I want to just.
But I got some stuff that you can do. I'll talk about it off camera because I would charge people for that stuff. Well, there's a thing on TikTok with entrepreneurs, right? People like, there's this little meme, but it's not even a meme, it's a video of people like, I didn't want to work a 9 to 5, so I quit my job. And then it follows up with, well, now I'm working 24/7. And I'm like, you don't have to do that. Like, I get it or whatever, but at the same time, it doesn't have to feel that type of way or whatever, because I tell people all the time, I only work about 20 hours a week, maybe.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't do that. And it don't even feel like
See,
work.
I want to make money in my sleep, and I'm starting to get that too. Like so, drop shipping, more drop
products
shipping.
And all that product sales.
Yeah,
like,
product. Just what a lady told me.
Master P. That's why I like his philosophy. Products don't argue with you. Products aren't people. Products sell themselves once you get it to a certain threshold, and they'll just constantly sell. Like I woke up this morning to a cook shop. I have a hemp-based business, cook shop, where we make hemp-based products. And like I got soap, salve, tea, coffee, the flour itself, the organic, not just the CBD isolate or whatever and stuff, but everything that's in the compound of the plant. You got the plant, you got hemp breads, all sorts of stuff. About 16 products, or whatever. So I just woke up to orders of, soap. Okay, cool. And this customer's been buying regularly, and I had to do nothing for that.
Yeah.
I just woke up, and there it is, 6 o'clock in the morning. You know what I'm saying? Or 6:48, something like that. Just purchase.
Yeah, sometime. Yeah, that's cool. See, that's what I want to get, like with my lash supplies, like be a vendor for that, because a lady told me, because I was going to become like in the process of becoming like an esthetician and get my license for that as well. But also, I was gonna take like a massage facial class. I want to do facials. I like skincare.
We got a lady in Fayetteville. She's actually opened up her second location. She got one in Fayetteville, and now she got one in somewhere in North Atlanta or something like that, Metro Atlanta. But I can put you in contact with her. She's really good. She about her business, and like she does. She's a licensed esthetician. She also got other services she's expanded to. She has products that she makes herself that people buy when they come in. But she got the whole shebang or whatever. It's nice.
Yeah, that's what I want to have.
Actually, I need to go do a follow with her. It's been a couple of years.
Yeah.
But we're friends on Facebook. I'm actually trying to think like, like we're friends on Facebook. And I'm trying to figure out like, where did I get that from, whatever.
I don't even know.
I don't know. Sometimes people friend request me, sometimes I friend request them, and based off.
Go from there.
Yeah, and I love seeing black businesses thrive. That's why I created this platform. One, it was started off with just artists. But then I outgrew that or whatever because I had like, within the first 2 months, I already interviewed all the artists I know, and I was doing shows like twice a week.
Oh wow.
Or whatever, and like having multiple artists on the show. So I was like, I gotta expand this.
Yeah.
And I ain't gonna have no base. So I expanded it to where business owners, basically anybody in the community doing anything great, and it doesn't matter if you're in, because I'm based in Macon. If you're in Macon, Warner Robins, I've been to Douglasville. I interview people through Zoom, various places, Ohio, California, Florida, Texas. It don't matter. I got an interview next week. Artist, she's based out of Milwaukee, Wisconsin. So I'm looking forward to that because I've been waiting on that interview for like 4 years now.
Oh wow.
Yeah, she's up there. She's been streaming like crazy. Got 8 million streams now on her project she just released. So yeah, I'm out here doing it. But I love to like come to locations like this though and be able to like help push, because I feel we don't get to push the narrative that we want as a community because we don't own media like we should. Like we got Roland Martin and whatever, but he's still more old school, sort of say, and a lot of younger people are not hip to him or whatever. And then it's more news approach. I love the fact that so it shows you the time limit. It was expanded because of content creators and stuff. So that's what they did. I'm like, they increased it by 10 times. So 600,000 minutes in 2 months. That's a lot of content that you put down. It's a whole production. It's like a network. It's not even a TV show, it's a network. Because networks, do stuff like that. So, but that's, that's the goal.
Yeah.
I'm like, because I want to be able to post and like have our ads ran through that Facebook paid me for and all that, like Country Wayne and all that. It's achievable, but it's a lot of work. So, but that's where it's headed though. I got shows that I'm producing now that I haven't released yet, that I've edited, and in the editing process, that I'm dropping in the spring and stuff like that. So yeah.
So you know how to edit really well?
Yeah, I'll show you some of the stuff I've done.
Okay,
Yeah,
cool. Because I got
you know.
some. I want to create me a YouTube channel, but I also need somebody to help me edit. But I also got something I wanted to do inspired what I just been through. So I want to talk about that too. But I want to go back to the lady who was going to teach you these, like, I guess, therapeutic massages. But she always told me, she was like, "You're not gonna." She said, I ain't take her to class, but she told me, she's like, over the phone, she's like, "You're not gonna get rich sitting behind that chair. You need to get your product." And I took what she said, and I was like, I mean, I've been having lashes and stuff. I was like, products, okay. And I took that and ran with it.
I tell people, like, a service-based business, you know, you'll capstone with that business until you grow it. Like, so I have a counseling business with me, my mother, and my wife, and we've been in business for about 11 years now with that business. And I'm like, the first year we did like 92,000 or whatever. I'm like, we just did like close to 800,000 last year.
Oh wow!
So you see where, you know, it's growth. But I also got, like, you know, 14 people on payroll. Whatever.
Yeah.
So it's not just us.
Yeah.
It's a lot of, you know what I'm saying, a lot of services that we expanded to that we do. A lot of other stuff that we doing within the business, and then I was able to help spin off other stuff as well. So yeah, you can't grow a service-based business until you start bringing people in. But like products though, I'm like, you can grow that business and scale it, but then once you start scaling it, you still got to bring people in to, like, you know, fill those orders or whatever. But they sell themselves, and once you build up their brand, I'm like, it's just on from there. The only thing you got to figure out is how to stay competitive, because as you've seen, there's a lot of lash people in this middle Georgia area.
Yeah, it's very lucrative. It's because I started like before, back in 2017, but that's not with the extensions, but 2018 is when I got certified.
Yeah.
And my mentor was telling me, like, we getting in just in time, because before, like, when it's gonna become very lucrative, and it did. And then I was just like, because I didn't know nobody who was really doing it around here. Hannah Smith, that's my mentor, and then I know Kevin. He does microshade and all that too. He does it too. But
I think I can name eight people I've interviewed that does.
Yeah, eyelash extensions. Yeah, and that's just not only. I want to get into the brow, become a brow guru or whatever they call it, a brow gang and all that. I wax and tint now. Been doing that, but I'm certified for the microshading, but I'm definitely almost at the end of the process of getting my license. And once I'm licensed, come on in. Yeah, so I'm ready to get that. I'm really ready to get that started. It's just like that, and then this. But like I said, take that one day at a time, because being an entrepreneur, it's like so much. Like, once you start getting into it, you become hungry for it. It's like so much more you can do it as you educate yourself. Because I'm also gonna have a credit repair business, maybe get into the taxes. But I just want to, like, it's so much I want to do.
Well, know that you have the time to do that though, and once you set processes in place where you don't have to be actively in that particular business, but the structure is there, and then you can start doing all the other stuff. Yeah. But keep that hunger, and you know what I'm saying, keep that desire to, like, anything you develop a passion for, turn into a business.
Yeah, definitely. Even when I graduate school, I'm going to get my master's, and after that, I was like, why not just become a doctor just to have it? So I'm gonna put myself through that. I mean, I'll see where I'm at during that time. Maybe then by then I'm going to Georgia Tech after, and then I'll have a shop location in Atlanta, just so I can maybe check in here before I drive back here. I mean, I kind of got it planned out, and everything it came along, because when I first moved down here, I always planned. Well, I didn't know my mom was going to be moving here until she just started packing up. Like, my brother was down here. But I planned. I said I wanted to find a college that has electrical engineering, not electrical engineering technology. So I went to Georgia Military, got my associate's in math. I said that's gonna cut down some costs, and then I'll go to Mercer and then finish there, and I have scholarships there. So it's pretty much straight. I mean, they're like, "Oh, you must be smart when you tell me to go to Mercer." Like, that name, that name is.
Was that the Mercer around the middle Georgia area is like the prominent, the cream of the crop type situation or whatever. So like my wife, she did her master's at Mercer or whatever. Now she's doing her doctorate at NEARC or whatever. But we got our bachelor's at Fort Valley.
Okay.
So yeah.
Yeah, so it does. Yeah, this whole weight.
I will say this to be a little competitive and everything. I've talked to a lot of business students from Mercer or whatever, and they can't handle me.
Wow.
So, but it's also like school is what you make it.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? It shouldn't be about a name. It should be about what you can do or whatever, and what you're going to do, and like how you see yourself going and all that stuff. But, that's a story here and there. For everybody out there, like let them know, you know what I'm saying, where can they find you at? How do they need to book if they want to book appointments? All the different services that you can offer, how they can get access to that information.
Yeah, anyone, if you want services or anything, you can follow me or Google me, Lash by Des LLC. Website is lashbydes.com. But more so if you Google it, takes you to a website where it connects you to the Facebook and Instagram. Facebook is Lash by Des LLC. Also have Legacy Beauty Bar and more. Instagram Lash by Des _ I don't have a Twitter for my business, but that's solely it. Just Facebook and Instagram for right now. But if you want to hit me up, just feel free to hit me up through the website, or if you want to hit me up on Facebook, my personal page is Destiny Green. It's pretty much, I still promote my business on there because I'm a business person, so I have to present myself correctly. So I love to network. That's one thing though.
Yeah, ask your brother about the networking events I do.
Really?
Yeah. I'm surprised he ain't like brought you along or whatever. I'm like, you didn't heard. But anyway.
Nah.
Just
we be
like,
busy, he be busy.
I get it though. You know what I'm saying? But I love your family, how y'all are entrepreneurs and everything, and supportive and stuff like that or whatever.
We definitely feed off of each other. Like, I think I inspired my cousin, my aunt Tweet's daughter, Shanice Tashana, to go after. She's a licensed esthetician now, so she has her shop in Florida. Okay. In Moss City, Florida. So it's just like we all feed off each other. My other cousin, Tabitha Keys, she has her real estate business, Keys Estates. Like, our family is really on it. So I have another cousin, he's in Alabama for years. He has his own clothing line where it's out in Australia. It's big. And other places, even here. So it's a good feeling when you're surrounded by people who actually kind of doing the same thing as you.
I bet those family reunions got to be fun.
Yeah, well, we haven't, since my great grandmother died, we haven't had a family reunion, but we're going to plan like a cousin family reunion. But our immediate family, we always get together and stuff. But we definitely need to plan something and all come together. Maybe at 44th and Madison, it's room there. So.
Oh yeah. I'm like, that's like 7,000 square feet or something.
Yeah, like 800. It's very nice, and I'm proud of my brother and my sister-in-law.
Like, I tell everybody about it.
I do too. Every client, like, you heard of 45? You ain't been to 44 yet.
Exactly. I be tagging them on the page and all that stuff. And then, like I said, we all support each other, and I love the fact that we're all supporting each other, doing business with one another, shouting each other out and everything. We're spending that dollar with one another. So that's
and there's room to grow. That's the thing. And I think as a black community, we have to get out of the competition phase, or I can do this better than her. She can do this better. At the end of the day, everything is artwork. If you look at it, or just support. You can do better by sticking together than being apart. So we have to get out of the mindset of the competition and and come into empowerment. Even as black women, I have a group I'm in with Winter, I think that's her name. She's from New York. She just reached out to me and asked me to be an admin on her Facebook group. It's called New York Upstate Babes or something like that. It's an empowerment group for women. They said girls compete, women empower. So I just want to empower people to do just do the best you can do. Become, because people be doubting yourself. It all starts with self. You have to believe. If you put it in your mind, it actually can be done. I mean, for my sneaker business, I had dreamed I was selling sneakers. It felt so good in a dream. I woke up, started researching, then boom, here I go. I have Crazy Upstate Kicks. I mean, it was under Bread Over Birds, which is my fiance's clothing line. We were gonna do streetwear and sneakers. But then I ended up breaking up with him for a little bit, and I was like, let me go create another business because I wanted to leave his idea to him.
I got a couple folks y'all can talk.
Okay.
They need to do a lot of films.
So So I got a lot of people that they don't know. I'm low key with it because people call me like, yo, you fine. You fine. You a female. You doing all that? You something that? You fine. I'm like, okay, thank you. I'm fine.
That's that New York stuff. By the way, I love the fact that you've still been able to keep your accent.
Definitely, because I be on the phone talking to my boyfriend all the time, and they need that New York accent sticking. I go to New York a lot, and I want to keep it. They're like, well, where you from? Definitely. So I love it, but I love business. I want to encourage anyone out there who's trying to go for a business, go after it, because if you don't, then you want to be thinking I could have done, or what if? Just do it. And if you fail, it's okay. It's okay to fail. Failure is not really failure. It's just okay, maybe a little dilemma, or maybe have to change something or do something different. You know, like you said, everybody see the success, but they don't see the back end. Or I'm late nights, early mornings, I'm crying. I got this client to do, and I still got to stay up all night to get this assignment done, and I'm halfway sleeping in class, and you know, and they don't work with people, and they expect you to be doing this. They expect you to do. I mean, I don't cancel on people. You know, I may reschedule every now and again, but I done got it down packed to where I know what I come to do, and I have a job. You know, I have a reputation because I know. You know, in this industry, you hear things, you want to give a service, you know, and you want to do it well, not just, oh yeah, I have this and I can just do what I want. No, these people was what's keeping you in business, so you have to treat them accordingly, treat them right. And that's another thing. One more thing. One of my clients, she said I should do a business class or a business etiquette class on how to run business. So I mean, I just hear sometimes this is lash therapy. People sit down, they tell you their life story, or they tell you the problems they're going through. So at the end of the day, I think I'm a therapist as well. Well, not.
Well, if you want to do that for real, let me know. We can set up. We can do a collab. And like I said, like I got an event I'm doing that actually your brother signed up for. On the 25th of February, I got a class where I'm teaching people how to do get your business to 100,000. You know, because I've noticed that that's what the like threshold is, right? So then. You know, outside of that, I have way more advanced classes and stuff. But then, I want to do collaborations because, like I said, I can charge people to get in the Facebook class. So we charge like, you know, $3-4 or whatever, and we like, you know, 500 people or whatever in the thing, and do a PowerPoint right there, and I can invite you to be a host of that. Okay. So if you want to do a collaboration like that, let me know. If you want to do
I'm down for whatever. I'm down for it.
You know what I'm saying? Just let me know.
Yeah, I'm down for whatever.
I'm open to collaborations. Yeah. I like collaborations.
Definitely, because I mean, she's like, Destiny, you need to, because I mean, they people experience different things in different industries where they come to hair. Any type of appointment, you know, it's just a way you should carry yourself or be about your business, and because it will help your business in the long run. Because you understand, word of mouth is very powerful when people talk. So you just have to carry yourself a certain way. I mean, it sucks to say, not sucks to say, but there's a business side, then you have your personal side. You know what I'm saying? So you have to learn how to separate them. You know, my business, I'm very business. I'm Destiny, a little crazy, goofy Destiny, but I'm already all about, you know, my business when it comes to business. You know, you have to have that balance. Yes, I take school very seriously, but you have to have time to have fun and relax and enjoy life.
Exactly. Well, I've gotten a whole lot of jewels in this interview, so I hope y'all appreciate that. Ma'am, thank you for your time.
Thank you for
allowing me to come into your space, and, you know, to come into your world. Y'all go follow Destiny Green and Legacy Beauty Bar, Lash by Dez. All the social media that she handed out, and I'll run them through as far as like. I'll put them on the screen as well. Okay. So y'all keep following, and then also, you have not, go download that Banked Out Radio Show app. I'm trying to hit to 1,000, and I think I'm about 5 away.
You didn't tell me you had an app?
Yeah, I'm sorry, I got an app. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
It's on my card. I'll get it to you. But yeah, thank y'all for tuning in.
Thank you. Y'all have a good day. Night, morning.
Where's Da Vinci?
Yeah, they just wanna see me in the grave. Come out the law in the rave. Oh no, I can't wait. You can read what you sow in the day. I was down, now I'm up to the plate. Got a couple hits, cause you know I can't play. We gon' win it no matter what the shape. Got the stick, we gon' bring it out the safe. I was down below the commas. I put dollars on my head like I don't wanna. Yeah, I'm proud of what I did, I'm gonna